We're already halfway done. We still feeling good?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, we're going to keep this going. This next comic comes all the way from Minneapolis, where he was a top 5 finisher at the ACME Funniest Person Contest, and I didn't slip up a word of that intro. Give it up for Atul Patel!
All right, it's Minneapolis, not Indianapolis, but you know, can't go good. But no, I went to RIT, so it's great to be back here in the area. I eventually moved to Minnesota because I have an affinity for passive-aggressive people. I just don't like being looked in the eye when they insult me, so it's kind of nice. But a little bit about me. My life is based on a true story, and people didn't get that joke. And my hobbies include jaywalking and breaking stereotypes, so I'm kind of a rebel. I recently had a birthday, so I'm getting older because I'm still alive, and I don't even like celebrating my birthday anymore because I've had so many of them, right? But I still do want more birthdays, you know, just at least for the foreseeable future. And sometimes I get a little sleepy when I drive, right? So I figured out a way to stop falling asleep while I drive. I text. And, I know you shouldn't, and it's kind of dangerous, but I'm pretty careful and responsible. I think it's not the texting and driving that's going to kill me. I think it's the fixing of the grammar, spelling, and punctuation that's going to kill me. You know what I'm talking about? But I was actually born in India, and I came to the U.S. when I was 4 months old. That's when I lost my accents. I can still do one, but I do not use it unless it is absolutely necessary. Like when I want the tech support guys to understand me. Works out pretty well. You guys are too PC for the Indian accent. Minnesotans love that joke. Yeah, so that's true. And then my parents are part of an arranged marriage, right? And they actually were pretty progressive, though. They thought about hyphenating my last name, but then it would have been Patel-Patel. And that's kind of embarrassing when you get asked that security question, what your mother's maiden name is. But I checked, they're not related. And the reason I know that is because they're on Ancestry.com, not Incestry.com. So that's kind of a nice thing. And I froze up a little. Yeah, so that's my family, and I'll check my list. Sorry, I had too much beer. Yeah. So yeah. So I have become a victim of cancel culture. My social media handle is haha masala, and haha for laughing, and masala for Indian spices. And Facebook won't let me use it, which is kind of crazy. And that's because the letters in the middle spell Hamas. That's a true story. Like they actually think I'm a terrorist, but I can't be a terrorist because I'm a vegetarian and I can't even kill a spider. And besides, I want to advance in my career, and successful suicide bombers never get promoted. But yeah, when I fill out forms that ask for my race, I'm tired of checking the box for Asian or Pacific Islander. I think Indians deserve our own checkbox because we're different than East Asians like Chinese people. We win spelling bees, and we suck at the Olympics. Yeah, and then I think the other thing about being Indian is you end up, God, what is wrong with me today? I apologize. English is so much better than this. So I travel quite a bit, and I realize that the whiter a city is, the better a dancer people there think I am. So in New York City, I'm a beginner. In Minneapolis, I'm advanced. And in Corning, I am an instructor. I take lessons after the show. Don't want to mess that up anymore. But no, I think there should be like a new prejudice policy in society. So like if you're against a certain community of race or ethnic community, then you don't get the benefit from what they provide, right? So if you're anti-Mexican people, there's no Mexican food for you, right? Or no food at all for that matter. And in Minneapolis, if you don't like Somali people, then you don't get to use Uber or Lyft, because that's what all the drivers are. And if you don't like Asian guys, then you should not be using apps on your phone or driving a Toyota or a Subaru. And definitely no tech support. That's fair. Let's see. But I think it's also weird that people think you're not American, like that if you don't speak English or if you're not white, right? So those are the people who say something like, "This is America, why don't you speak English?" Well, if you want to judge Americanness based on English skills, then if you look at my GRE verbal scores, I'm a hell of a lot more American than those guys, I'm pretty sure. And I think the other thing that's kind of weird growing up in Cleveland, the Cleveland area, is that I'm 100% Indian, right? And a lot of my friends that I grew up with were like 1/4 German, 1/4 Irish, 1/16 Native American. And I think that's how you all reproduced. Your grandfathers would seduce your grandmothers with fractions. So they'd say things like, "Hey baby, let's make a 1/16 Italian baby tonight." It's pretty hot. It goes pretty well. And I talked to my psychic the other day, believe it or not, and I found out that my aura is on the spectrum. It's ultraviolet because most women don't see me. But it's rough being a guy dating these days. Like, we don't get the benefit of all those acronyms, like BBW for Big Beautiful Woman, right? So I think guys should get SHM for Scrawny Handsome Man. And sometimes women get mean to us and call us short kings. Well, that gives us the right to call them pudgy princesses. And the other one is they always say I'm a strong, independent woman. Well, that means we can be weak, dependent men. That's only fair, right? You got some weak, dependent men fans in the back there. But yeah, I do have some rules for dating. I date older women because I already know what they'll look like when they get older. And I date divorced women because at least I know somebody wanted to marry them. And the alimony helps pay for dates. I'm also a big fan of interracial dating because when I'm intimate with a woman, I'm never reminded of somebody I'm related to. It's kind of nice. But how much time I got? 30 seconds?
20 seconds.
Okay, so as I've gotten older, I've become a distinguished gentleman, and I've given up on casual sex and switched to formal sex instead. I send out invitations on nice paper and fancy envelopes. It's great when 3 women RSVP yes for the same nights. And I'm always kind and polite because I say, "Thank you, come again and again." All right, thanks a lot, everybody. My name is Atul Patel.